Hi everyone, welcome to another episode of Iwing Marketplace Highlight. Iwing Marketplace is a platform where you can find great local products and services.
Yeah, I'm Wilson Itamo. I'm an IT engineer and a lead database engineer for Hewlett Packard HP, and also a full-time pastor and a passionate community development worker, interested or always looking for ways to develop and improve on our community. And that's why seeing that Iwing Marketplace does the same thing, I'm just so passionate working with Iwing Marketplace.
Wow, that's really nice. Tell me about Anji Tech.
What's Anji Tech? Anji Tech is born, like I said a moment ago, from the burden to help the community. In that, as a pastor, I have people who constantly join the church and who need to do something better to improve on their living standard, to improve on their income. And but these often are limited by the fact that they don't have any knowledge in computer, or they are sometimes just scared of computers. So I started Anji Tech in an effort to help those who have no background in computer or in IT to be able to get their hands on and get themselves very comfortable in doing everything they need to do on a computer. And also, why not move on and get professional or high paid IT jobs like mine.
Amazing. So what does Anji Tech, provide?
Anji Tech provides three things: basic computer training, IT fundamental training, and Anji Tech also provides IT consulting services.
So let's start with the basic computer training. Why is it important for people to enroll for the basic computer training?
In the basic computer class, I take from people who are as basic as someone who doesn't even have an email address or doesn't know how to send an email.
Right.
I start from there. And as a lead data engineer for HP, I had a situation where some of my team, they had an issue and they were on it. They were on it the whole night. Mm-hmm. And when I got in the morning and found out what the issue was, I got on the servers and just found that this was a performance issue, which the guys who were working on it just didn't have basic computer knowledge to understand how processors work, how the performance of a processor impacts the performance of a server or of a system of a computer. And I got on it, and within 5 minutes, I resolved a problem that took people 6 hours and a whole night up.
Wow.
That's why basic computer is very necessary.
What are the programs or what do you teach, for the basic computer?
In the basic computer, I start with computer hardware. I do a presentation of what a computer is, the different computer peripherals. I go from the hardware, I go to computer software, and in computer software, I do operating systems. I do computer programs and applications. And I then drill down to specific applications which are very necessary for your day-to-day life, like the Microsoft Office Pack, and in there we have Microsoft Word, Excel, PowerPoint. There is something that Microsoft had in the 2010 version which is no longer there in the 365, mm-hmm. the Microsoft Picture Manager.
Wow.
It's a very important tool because I came to the United States with the lottery. That was the tool I used to treat the pictures that I played and won the lottery.
Wow.
That tool doesn't exist now. We need to know because that will be very helpful for many of us in our society.
Wow. So when students take this basic computer program, right, what are they expected to know after the program?
By the end of the program, you will have a good mastery of a computer. Mm-hmm. You find yourself very comfortable sitting on the computer and doing everything on the computer. And maybe in passing, I don't deal with papers anymore. Wow. As a pastor, as an engineer, we don't do anything and you send me a piece of paper. I do everything on the computer.
Amazing.
So that is what I'm looking to get everyone to enjoy doing, mm-hmm. because that is the future, that is the way to go.
Wow. Okay, now let's go to the IT fundamental class. Why is it important for students to take the IT fundamental class?
It's very important because just like the case of the junior colleague I talked about who spent 6 hours on it, something that I did in 5 minutes, I had a similar case of a young lady who had a job. She did the IT training, had a 6-figure job. And for those who don't know, 6-figure jobs are just when you are paid more than $100,000 a year. She got to the office on her first day, and the manager gave her a laptop, showed her monitors and her cubicle, and said, "Hey, this is your workstation, set it up." And she didn't know how to connect a laptop to monitors.
Wow.
And she immediately called. Fortunately for her, the manager had a phone call that came in, so he stepped out, and she immediately called someone, and the person said, "Hey, call pastor, call pastor." And that's how she called me, and within 5 minutes, I told her how to connect the laptop to the docking station, and from the docking station to the monitors. That is the hardware connection, and then also the software configuration. She did the software configuration, and within 5 minutes we were done. And by the time the manager came back, she was up and running, and the manager was like, "Congratulations, you just passed your first test."
Wow, and that's how she.
And that was
got
how
the
she.
job.
That was how she preserved a $100,000 job.
Are you kidding me?
Which she was going to lose if she did not, because she didn't have basic IT fundamental knowledge.
Wow. So what are you guys going to treat in the IT fundamental class?
In the IT fundamental class, we get to do everything from servers to databases to data security, and I will also add that in our day, almost all of us are online on one social media platform or the other, and we hear stories of hackers hacking in every day, stealing data, stealing your credit card information. I also teach in this class how you can keep yourself secure online, how you can keep your data secure with encrypted passwords. I have about 300 accounts online on different platforms. Wow. I don't have to repeat any password, and I don't have to remember any password.
Wow.
That's one of the things we teach in Anji Tech. You can have 1,000 passwords. You don't need to remember anyone. And all your passwords could, we've also passed the stage of passwords. Now we go more with passphrases.
Right.
So you could have a passphrase for every account you have everywhere. You don't need to remember any of them because they are unique. And that keeps you safe everywhere you go. In Anji Tech, we teach you how to do that.
Wow. What will students learn, after they take the IT fundamental course?
By the time they are done with the IT fundamental course, like I said, they get a general knowledge on servers, databases, data security, and computer networking, and how to set up their own private networks.
Right.
Because know it or not, we all already have our own private networks.
Right.
We just don't realize it.
Right.
When you have a phone that connects to the Wi-Fi in your home,
right,
and you have a computer that connects to the same Wi-Fi, and you connect that phone to that computer, you just created a computer network. So we teach you how to secure those networks from intruders and to keep yourself safe.
Wow. So these classes, are they online or on-site?
The classes are hybrid. We are based in Maryland, in the United States, in the DMV area. So if you are in the Washington, D.C. metropolitan area, I encourage you to come in class in person, because when I teach on computer components, I don't just talk about them, I show them to you physically. Right. When we talk about computer power systems, we talk about computer processors. I show what a computer processor is to you physically, so that when we now get to start configuring these components, you know exactly what they look like. So if you're in the DMV area, I invite you to come to the class in person. And if you are not in the DMV area, I invite you to join the class online. Unfortunately, for those who will be online, they will only be able to see these components either on camera or on video, and not in person.
Okay, so these classes, who can take both classes, like the IT fundamental and the basic computer?
In terms maybe of age, there is no restriction, but for the qualifications, if you have no background in computer, this is a class you absolutely need. And if you are already into IT and you just get frustrated every time at your job because every day you wake up going to work, you are freaking out because you don't know what they will ask. You don't know anything about the internal components or functionings of your own laptop or a server you are connecting to and working on. You need this class. So whether you're a novice or a pro, you need the class.
Tell me about the upcoming training.
The upcoming session starts on October 7th, and the classes, we have the classes on Saturdays from 10 to 2 p.m. And we have it on Saturdays only so that throughout the week, the students have homework which they get to work on and they send it back. Imagine someone who has no knowledge on computer. Within a week or two, he already has an email account. He already knows how to get work done on a computer and sent to an instructor online and gets evaluated and sent back. That is, within a week, you already make so much progress. And after this, the class should be done. We are done. The class goes generally for 2 months. And after 2 months, we have the next session. So if you are not able to join this session, get yourself ready for the next session.
So how can people apply for the program?
There are 2 ways you can go about it. You can go online on anjietech.org and you sign up for the class, or you can give me a call directly to my cell phone. The number is 240-360-9210, or you shoot me an email at anjietech@gmail.com. And Anji is ANJIETECH@gmail.com.
So what else do you have to add? Do you have any other thing to add?
I would like to add that there are so many opportunities in the United States, and in a global economy in which we are, there are so many opportunities all over the world. There is no reason for any of us to continue doing hard labor or manual labor to survive. There is so much that you can do from the comfort of your home and to survive. And in passing, I've not gone out of my house for the last 4 years for it to work.
Wow.
I work from the comfort of my home every day. And we are getting also to a point where you will probably not even have a choice about this. Many of us have heard about AI.
Right.
That is one of the last things we introduced in the program, the future of technology. And you must have heard about ChatGPT and a number of other AI platforms that are coming up, and you have people freaking out that computers or AI robots are taking our jobs. No, those robots will be manufactured by someone. Those robots will be programmed by someone. Those robots will be controlled by someone. So be that person who is configuring the robots. Be that person who is programming them, and you are never going to go out of the job market.
Amazing. So there are lots of Africans and people around the world, like in Canada, like in Europe, who are looking for or searching for opportunities like this to learn basic computer or computer fundamentals. Does time zone matter? Can they join the program?
That's an interesting question. Yes, the time zones do not really matter. They can join the program. It's at 10 a.m. EST. All you need to do is maybe tell me where you are in the world, and I can give you the corresponding time for your time zone, and you'll be able to join at that exact time. And also we record the sessions and we'll send the lessons to students so that if you miss a class, you are able to catch up.
Wow. Thanks for sharing this information. This is amazing. Thank you guys for watching. If you want to improve your computer skills, just contact Anji Tech, sign up for the program, and I'm sure within a short period of time, you'll be comfortable with your job or using computer at home. Please share this video, please tell a friend to tell a friend, and please sign up for the upcoming section, which is October 7th, right?
Yes.
Is there a time limit for people to sign up?
The latest time to sign up will be October 7th, because I also say sometimes we live in a society where there are so many things, and sometimes we are cautious and careful. You want to come to the class and see the first class, get an introduction of the entire program and see if this is what I need. You are welcome to join that first class. The first class will be free, and so you can get a general knowledge of the class. But if you are going to come back for the second class, by the second class, you'll be required to have been registered.
Okay, so is the class free?
No, the class is $1,000. The registration is $500, non-refundable, and after that you are required to finish the rest of the payment within the first month.
Nice. And what's the address if students want to come?
For those who just want to drive or walk in directly, the address is 9470 Annapolis Road, Suite 317 in Lanham, Maryland. 20706 is the zip code.
Nice. Guys, please share this video, like I said, and please tell a friend to tell a friend. This is very important. I've been in a situation where I've seen people lose jobs just because they cannot create a PowerPoint presentation. And this is a powerful initiative Wilson has set up to help everyone in the community. So please treat this as a very important issue and do enroll, or if you know someone who needs a basic computer skills, please do refer Wilson. Thank you so much for watching.
Thank you, sir.